Waiting for people to come for a moment. Hey, I've been all right. I have been all right. Been moving around a little bit. Yeah, that's right. Bonnie, well, hello there. Wow. From the wilds of Texas. Valerie's here. Good, good, good. Wait another minute or two here just to let everybody in. Let the space become acclimated to the energy. Only for a moment. Yes, Bonnie, I know. hmm Yep. And thank you for the reminder. We can do a little something today while we're in process of that. If you all could become comfortable in your spaces. If you're here for healing for yourself, then think about yourself and those things. If you are here for somebody else, please place a mental image of them in your mind with love. If it's not a person, that's okay as well. Just hold an image of whatever item, whatever being it is. If it's an ocean, if it's property, land, vegetables, fruit, anything made of Gaia or thereabouts, or resident. If you're not here for healing, just want to help hold space, that's allowed. or something pops in your mind that wants some attention, that's okay. The focus today is well-being, not what's broken, but what's right. A little journey into light. Okay. Welcome in those that have just come in. Welcome in those that I haven't greeted yet. Just getting started. As you sit or lay, please do not cross anything. Don't cross fingers or legs, eyes. There's an image, a color of light, a golden light. Can be any shade of gold that your mind produces. Please focus for a moment on that light, but not with expectation, only acceptance. A golden energy, a golden light, a golden field, a golden cloud, golden air. Rest in this energy a moment. Begin bringing up your images. Persons, places, or things in your mind that are wanting healing. Or if they know they want it or not, you'd like to offer it to them. That's better. It's a good balance of energy today. All balanced, just slightly tipping toward the masculine side, but the feminine side's just right close by. Good balance today. All the energies needed for these energies are available. Yeah, okay. Whatever perceived ailments for yourself or loved ones or thought about ones or things, let's just say whoever your focus or whoever or whatever your focus is, if there is a damaged version of them, please envision a healthy version of them. The version that doesn't know whatever affliction they have is. They don't know. It's completely out of their awareness, completely out of their thinking. And envision them, if you can, happy or satisfied. Is that contentment? If everybody could please take 3 deep breaths that expand the rib cage and let it out at your pace. No, it's never too late to ask for an improvement. Any level of healing is good healing. You know, I know that sounds kind of like a loose definition, but it's kind of true. Any improvement that is a marked improvement is a good improvement. And that may in turn facilitate other improvements. So doubts that the distance healing works kind of depends on their acceptance of it. And then they say, well, how do you heal a comatose person? How do you ask them for permission to heal? You ask, you come with the intention of well-being. And almost every being will accept that. So you meet them on a spiritual level, may not be a physical level. You say, oh, well, you didn't ask my permission. No, maybe I didn't ask for your verbal physical permission. But on a spiritual level, the permission's already given. And the energy is really amplified right there. Some of you sensing that? It's not heavy, but it's extremely firm. Somebody's healing a dog? A pet? That's interesting. An older pet. Because some dog energy feels different than like some of the other energies. I just really picked up the canine energy there for a minute. Yeah, it's really pretty interesting. Because when you get used to helping people, the people kind of get a feel to them, and then when you heal like a fish or a pond or a lake or a wooded area or something, each thing has a slightly different signature. It kind of just feels a little different, but I just definitely felt canine there for a little bit. Very interesting. Totally allowed. Pets are great. Hey, great. Pets love this stuff. Is healing always serious? Yes and no. Yes and no. It can be. The effects can be. Is illness serious? It can be. It can be. Does it always have to be? No. There's no rule of law that says it always has to be. Can you have fun healing? Sure. Just like you can have fun doing any activity that you can imagine. Being reminded of the collective of the heart. My friend David had a stroke the other day. His heart's been a little weak, so that's when Bonnie came in and she reminded me, oh yeah, a little bit of heart energy now. Strong, healthy beating hearts. With love. We're not saying hearts are bad or broken, just that, oh, here's some positive heart energy. You make it available for them. If they accept, they accept. There are people who will watch this video later, and that's okay. The energy is made available even for after the event goes off live. You can watch these videos over. They're available. They'll be available on the group, but then I've been upping them to YouTube as well. So there will be a library or archive or whatever there as well. There may be slight differences in them because Facebook Live hasn't given me the opportunity to edit anything yet, where the YouTube does. So it might be a little bit shorter. I might cut out a couple of spots here or there, but for the most part it's all still energetically there present. Reminded of the dog again. What's the matter with this dog? People have that problem too. The dog's been unwell for such a long period of time that it's kind of thinking that there might not be an option. But there is. There most certainly is. It's just gotten so used to not knowing that there's been an option that it's not been allowing the option. And that's been a portion of its blockage, its energetic blockage. So just... it's okay. Be at ease. Again, you don't try to make it happen. You just facilitate its happening. You allow it to happen. They accept the allowance of it too. That's all. Some galaxy healing? Okay. You're welcome. Lots of beings around today. This is slightly more in depth than last week's. Well, last week's didn't go exactly smoothly. I was supposed to do it on Wednesday and it didn't happen until Thursday. But it unfolded as it was supposed to. I was going to try to have these events every Wednesday. A little Wellness Wednesday. For me it's mid-afternoon. For the East Coast it's early evening. In the United States, Europe, Europe's like 9 p.m., 9 or 10 p.m. some places. 10 p.m. In some places, 9 or 10 p.m. A little energy healing before going to bed. Be good for you. Maybe a little later? 11? Okay. I'm being reminded that Gaia has a lot to do with the inhabitants on the surface. There's so much activity on the surface. There's other activities in other places, but the surface of Gaia is very active. And so Gaia's kind of saying, everybody who's participating gets a little extra boost from Gaia. A little easier grounding, helping with their own vibrations, their own frequencies, their own well-being, their own wellness. Hello, some folks I haven't met yet. Hello. quiet here for a moment. Other than maybe breathing sounds and noises and things, but disregard. Some people go very, very deep into their trance. Some people a little less. It's okay to go deep. You always come back. For those that haven't been focusing on themselves and have been focusing on others or other things, please begin to put your focus on yourself. Even if you don't think you need any healing, just be accepting of what's available in case there's something in there that you don't know about. Not saying there's something there, just in case. Because it's not always about giving. Sometimes givers need to give a little to themselves. And that's okay. It's not always about the speaking. I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to help facilitate energy. So there will be lots of quiet segues, lots of what some people would call dead space, but that space is far from dead. Not even close. There's an awful lot of healing in silence. Just because it's silent doesn't mean it's not active. For those that were wondering. Yeah. Please become a little bit more aware of yourself and your position in relationship to the earth. And imagine, if you will, a small green column of energy coming from Gaia up to your heart. If you're having trouble seeing it, just breathe it in from the earth up. You may or may not sense it. If you're sensitive enough to sense it, good. If you're not feeling it, that's okay. That doesn't mean it's not there. It just means you're not feeling it. This energy is available for all the energies that we're focusing here. A reminder that the planet's been providing for a really long time, and it's not going to be ending anytime soon. A little gift from Gaia. Sit with this energy a moment. Even the dogs, even the cats, even the fish, even the salamanders, the tadpoles, yeah, yeah. All of the beings. Even the beings we don't consider beings, like blades of grass and leaves of trees, algae. The hydrogen in our water. Yeah. What a beautiful array of energy. Just wow. When you feel ready to, begin pulling your attention back to yourself. And as you begin to bring your energy in, keep coming into you until you can sense your spine. Your full spine, from the top of your head to the tip of your tailbone. Come back to yourself enough to become aware of your spine's alignment. If it's straight, if it's not straight, if it's perceived straight, if you're laying down, just sensing its shape. I'd like to take a moment to thank all the energies for coming. I'm going to begin separating now as you all begin coming back into yourselves. Tingles. Oh, well, yeah, the energies. Hey, Karen made it. Kathy made it. Lauren made it. Wow, Lauren, I haven't seen you in a long while. Yeah, there's some tingles. When I move the energy down, when I clear the energies off, like there's these little energy pocket residue things. And I give it all to Gaia. Gaia like brings this little vessel up in front of me, and then I put all the energy in there. I kind of inadvertently found out. So when you do energy work, you know, energy comes and goes and things, and instead of just leaving the energy laying around willy-nilly, because there are beings who run around and just take that energy and they do stupid stuff with it. And Gaia insisted that I make sure that it all goes to her, and she takes that energy and she goes and she makes cookies or something. I don't know what she does with it, but the idea is that she'll do something better with it than what the other beings are going to do with it, so it's better to just let her have it. So, yeah, it tingles for a minute. How did I know you were crossing, Devere? I don't know. I don't know how I do what I do. I don't even know. Valerie's on her phone, but here. How long did we go? 30 minutes? Thereabouts. That's good. That's good. I'd like to thank everybody for coming. I'd like to thank everybody for participating. I will up this video to YouTube. Well, I'll get it done today. It'll go up tonight or early tomorrow. So with that, let me thank you all for coming and thank the energies for being available. Much love to you all, and I'll see you again next week, because we're going to do this every Wednesday for a while. So, see you next week. Much love. See you.